all have a sinful nature. And when you start with, Adam wasn't, faithful to what God had asked him to do. Adam didn't recognize his need to be accountable, what God asked him to do. He should have been protecting his wife. He knew right from wrong. He tried to justify, why he did what he did. Those same sinful natures are very, very prevalent, in today's workplace, and getting more so. And that's because we see it in all walks of life. We see our public servants at the highest level saying things that aren't true, and then turn around and try to say, well, that's really not what I meant. Like, so your words don't mean anything. I've always said, say what you mean and mean what you say. Well, when you can manipulate words such that, I really will change what I said there, and it's really what I mean, but no, let me talk to somebody else because they don't feel that way. When you can do that publicly, on national TV, and it's okay, and you get away with it, it's very difficult to say to other people, that's not the way to be. To tell students, that's not the way to act. That you will not be rewarded for that. They see rewards all over the place if people do stuff like that. There's something I've said to people and talked about in the past, and I see prevalent in a lot of business situations today. If it's legal, it's ethical. Because people often answer a question when I'm saying, that's not right. The answer will be, but Harold, it's legal. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. There's a big difference in what's legal and what really is ethical. That sinful nature is in all of us. And if we don't work, to go against that sinful nature, it's easy to fall in that trap because there are rewards for it, here on earth. Certainly not spiritual rewards. As a believer, it happens to all of us. And as a believer, the Holy Spirit will talk to you. They'll let you know, wait a minute, you're not in the right place there. And yet, so many secular situations allow for you to do that and get away with it and be rewarded by it. So, we have to recognize and admit that we have that sinful nature. And if we look at others and how they're behaving and what they're doing and what's working for them and say, that's life, life's good that way, well, then that sinful nature is going to take over. And the more we do it, the easier the next thing becomes, until we completely forget who we are and where our foundation is. And we talk about accountability to our brother. How often do, as believers, as brothers and sisters in Christ, do we actually hold each other accountable? We need that.